All right, hello everyone. Welcome in here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Ready for some 14th Region basketball action. We're here at the Richard M. Nixon Recreation Center in downtown Hyden, Kentucky. Ready to bring you a little 14th Region action here, starting out with the girls this week. This is Brendan Miller coming to you along with Matthew Hudson on the production. Going to have the man over here, Lucas Miller, giving us color here on this one as we start out here tonight with a doubleheader here in Hyden. Game number one going to be the Wolfe County Lady Wolves, Coach Gary Brown, 22-9, the champions of the 55th District, and the Hazard Lady Bulldogs, coached by Jeremy Brown, 15-14 on the season, the runners-up in the 54th. Great matchup here in game number one, first of four. I expect this one to be really competitive, Lucas. Break it down for us, man.
Yeah, both these teams come in with several good games under their belt in the last month or so. Hazard, of course, pulling the upset, beating Prairie Central, first round of the 54th District. Abby Maggard, obviously, Hazard will go as she goes. Had 37 in that game, and she'll have to be a focus for the Lady Wolves defense. And for the Lady Wolves, I think it all comes down to controlling the ball, not having many turnovers, and hitting some shots. And one of these two teams is going to be set up in the semifinals to have a good shot to reach the finals. I think either one of these teams could reach the finals. Winner, obviously will play the winner of the Letcher and Owsley game. And, this regional tournament's got 8 good teams in it. And I don't think there's one team that can just walk in here and not play well and survive. You're going to have to play well to win. And so we'll see how that plays out.
Well, this is matchup number 2 on the season as the Lady Bulldogs came down to Rose Gymnasium in Campton back on January the 25th and came away with the win, 64-57 in that one. So
3-point ball game with a minute to go, before the Lady Wolves start fouling. So, look for a really highly contested game. Loser starts playing softball tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So, if that don't motivate you, nothing going to.
Amen, brother. And the key to this one, like you said, will be Abby Maggard, co-14th Region Player of the Year, 25 a game. So the Lady Wolves come up with a plan for her. And on the other side, the Wolves always well-balanced throughout on their offense. So it should be a good one, folks. Set back, strap in here on BSN for your coverage of the 14th Region Tournament. We'll hear from our sponsors here real quick and be back for the action in this one.
This is a story about purpose. This is a story about progress, about building on our past accomplishments and investing in innovation. All of this, combined with our industry-leading insurance, competitive pay rates, and flexible scheduling, is the reason why now is the time to join our team. This is our story. Let it be your story.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Trade it and upgrade it now at Appalachian Wireless and receive up to $700 off when you trade your old eligible device in and upgrade to a new iPhone 14 Pro Max or Samsung S23 Ultra on a qualifying Appalachian Advantage plan. What better way to start the year off right than with upgrading to a new 5G compatible device on the region's best network while saving up to $700 off on the hottest smartphones. Appalachian Wireless giving you another reason to come join the Big Blue Network. Why? Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. PDQWireless.com for full terms.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit. All right, folks, welcome back here on BSN. About ready for the national anthem and starting lineups here in game number 1. Let's see exactly what we're going to do for the national anthem here. It'll be the Hazard Band of Gold. Our friend Rod Davidson over on the PA system. All right. Now the Hazard Band of Gold will bring us our national anthem. All right, folks. Well done by the Hazard, Band of Gold here. Now we're ready for the starting lineups and ready to get this one going. Now, folks, as you look at your screen here, as the flag will go back up, we are seated on the stage, as you look stage left, as it's called, down at the end here. So we're going to try to see the best we can how to call this game. Lucas, luckily we have a front row seat here, but we're going to be probably cheerleaders in front of us here, as well as the end view. So we'll try to keep everything. And there's the starters for Hazard. You've got senior Abby Maggard, 25 a game. Maddie Fronapple, 9.4 a game. Laura Everidge, 7 a game. Lady in the middle there is Hannah Caudle, 6.9 a game. And the last starter out top, Autumn Ramey, who handles the ball well, 5.1 a game. Folks, we want to...
Good, strong shooter is Ramey. She'll play a key part tonight.
Now for the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County. First of all, senior Sarah Smith, 12-7 a game. The Wolves balanced 3 ladies average in double figures. First is Sarah Smith. Second one, senior Hannah Kidd, 5.5 a game for Hannah. Junior Bailey Wright, 12.9 a game, leading scorer for the Lady Wolves. There's Kenzie Miller, 6.7 a game. And the final starter will be the lady who patrols the paint, Jasmine Banks, 10.8 a game for Jazzy. I want to thank our tournament sponsors. You've seen many of them there, folks. Appalachian Regional Healthcare, First Trust Bank and Hazard, Appalachian Wireless, PDQ Sales and Service, Go Time, Steak and Shake, Wolfe County Tourism, Southern Woods Heating and Air, Jackson Electric and Plumbing, YPK Motorsports, Hazard Community Technical College, 407 Supplies in Jackson, and Bluegrass Hospice Care. Thanks to all of those sponsors. Also, as always, our folks with us from Wolfe County, Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Wolfe Farm Bureau Federation, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Bankside Oil Sales, Holbrook Equipment, and Halsey Insurance Group. So, ready for action in game 1, the first of 13 coming to you in the next 6 days here.
Busy week
on BSN. I will be in court every day for the people of Bertha County, and we're underway. Now here we go with the Lady Bulldogs. Maggard takes it strong first out of the bucket, and she's going to be blocked over to the Lady Wolves. Here comes Sarah Smith on the pounce. Kicks it to Bailey Wright. Right back to Sarah Smith. Over to Hannah Kidd. Kenzie Miller going to load up the first 3, and that one's just off. Kicks off and no good. Will be out of bounds. Back to the Lady Bulldogs.
Bulldogs open in a 3-2 zone or a 1-2-2 zone.
Maggard going to handle it. Put her at the point. Sock Everidge going to set a screen. Little pick and roll. Looks inside for Caudle. Back out to Frohnapple. Frohnapple kicks it over to Ramey. Ramey with the 3 up and no good. Pulled down by Jazzy Banks, and the Lady Wolves come on offense. Sarah Smith. Ramey kicks it over to Miller. Miller thought about the 3 again. Look around and finds Hannah Kidd. Hannah Kidd going to drive baseline. Stops. She's trapped. She gets it across court to Kenzie Miller. Back out to right. Lady Wolves moving the basketball. No clear shot yet as the Lady Bulldogs are D'ing up. Kidd back to Smith out top. No scratch in this one so far. Over a minute in. Right, finds Sarah Smith to the basket up and rims out, no good. Nice play by the Lady Wolves, just could not convert. Maggard, drop step, kicks it back to Caudle. Caudle with a little short jumper up and rims out. Jesse Banks with another rebound. Here come the Lady Wolves. Smith ahead to right. Back to Miller. Lady Bulldogs really extending that zone out. Try to take away the three-point shot of the Lady Wolves. Finds Kidd. Folks, in case you're wondering, it is loud in here.
Very loud.
Lady Wolves being patient. Over to Smith. Smith going to drive the baseline. Tries to find Banks. Knocked out of bounds. Nice recovery there by Autumn Ramey as she came down from her top position on the zone to knock it out of bounds. They'll stay with the Lady Wolves with 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. Still no score. Miller. Finds Smith. Back to Miller. Hannah Kidd going to drive. Kicks it off to Banks. Banks. And Bailey Wright with the three, no good. Hannah Kidd with the rebound. Lots of contact, no call, but I think the ref just left it with the Wolves there. It seemed to be off Kidd, but also a foul could have been called, so he's going to stay with the Wolves. Right in front of us here on the stage, little wave. You can see us. Miller looking, getting close to 5, and she throws it through Banks' hands. Here goes Maggard on the break, down against Kidd, and Maggard scores to get it started. Abby Maggard opens her account here tonight with the first basket of the game. Smith, the drive back to Kidd. Frohnapple extending way out, and Maggard went for the steal again. Lady Wolves going to have to get something going inside here.
Yeah, they've got to look to attack. Hazard's really spread out, trying to take away those threes. So, Coach Brown, I'm sure he's just trying to get his girls settled down. Both teams, little pregame jitters.
Right. Kicks it over to Miller. Miller finds Kidd. And another pass taken away by Maggard. Maggard on the move, up 2-4-0. And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Brown and the Lady Wolves as they're befuddled by this zone right now of the Lady Bulldogs. We'll take one and be right back with you here, folks, on BSN.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
All right, folks, welcome back here to the Richard M. Nixon Recreation Center in Hyden, Kentucky. Brendan Miller, Lucas Miller bringing the action here from Hyden. Hazard jumps out to a 4-0 lead here on a couple of layups by Maggard on steals. Little press action. Here comes the Wolves. Break it. Kick it back to Miller. Over to Kidd. Kidd going to drive baseline. Kicks it back out to right. Over to Miller. And the Lady Bulldogs are closing out here. Back to Miller. Open three. Lets it go. Off glass and good. Kenzie Miller. She called it, Luke. I heard it.
Did? Okay. All right. Since you heard it, we'll let it stay. We'll keep it on the board.
Kenzie leads the Wolves here with the first basket. Maggard looking for the step back right now. She'll pop them all night from there very effectively. Ramey on the move around to Frohnapple in the corner. Three looks good. Is good. Maddie Frohnapple. Remember the name, folks. She's going to be a star here in the 14th region. On the point of that press right now, Miller hit ahead up to right. Right, grabbed her by Frohnapple. Sarah Smith back to Bailey Wright.
And they had
Smith.
Banks open.
Find her, and she's going to get a foul on Caudle. Hannah Caudle's going to pick up her first. Over 4 minutes into the game. That's going to be the first foul of the game, Cox. The officials here tonight, we did not get their names. They're from the 12th region. Banks with the first, no good. Jazzy with the second. Second one's up and good. Ties us, 7-4 now. Hazard.
Look for a high ball screen. This is a large part of Hazard's offense. That's going to be off of Maggard.
Nice hedge that time by Banks. And Maggard was met after the pick and kicked it out of bounds. Smith finds Miller. Looking inside to Banks. Kicks it back out to Bailey Wright in the corner. And she's going to be fouled. And it bounces off. Foul's going to be on Frohnapple. It's going to be her first. Hazard second.
And the Lady Wolves have to do a lot more of that, going inside out real quick against the zone. The middle's going to be open, and you got to have quick ball movement and knock down some of those shots.
Absolutely. Best three-pointers are catch and shoots coming back out from inside. Bailey Wright will have three. First one is up and good. Bailey shoots it at 86.8% on the season. Good to go on those first two. We'll have the third to try to tie this game here with 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Wright up and does it. 3 for 3. 7-7.
Look for Caudill to set this screen or to hand off here, and Maggard gets the hand off, but the Lady Wolves do a pretty good job recovering.
Caudill goes with the left hand and makes it. Hannah Caudill, her first basket. Nice little left-handed push hook shot there. Effective for Caudill. Smith finds Kidd. Back out to Miller. Kick it over to Wright. Wright gonna let a three go. Just long, no good. And a Kidd goes. No rebound, and it's taken away by Wright. Up and good. Bailey Wright with the pilfer and the basket. Maggard, they're going to go to Caudill. Caudill left-handed shot, not successful this time. Bailey Wright's there for the rebound. We're going to get foul number 2 on Frohnapple. That is a situation. There. Absolutely. Frohnapple with the size and the athletic ability on the defensive end here, going to have to be subbed out. And we're going to get number 15, Cornett, coming in. That's Brooklyn Cornett. So, big factor early here. Frohnapple can score it from inside and out both.
Hazard doesn't like to play but about 6 kids. So, that's something I'm sure Coach Howard wanted to try to stay away from.
We've got the Noble sisters checking in for Wolfe County. Bailey Wright. Maggard was active. We're going to get a foul on Wright there. Maggard with the deflection.
A little bit of a frustration foul, I think, there on Wright. She turned it over and kind of reacted a little bit there.
Coach Brown's brought in his bench corps here with Naomi and Abigail Noble. Maggard. And we're going to have a walk called on Maggard.
Coach Howard shakes his head. Yes, you did. To Maggard. Maggard's looking to score a little. Obviously get going here pretty early.
Lady Wolves ticking down to the 2-minute mark here. Wright finds Noble. And a Kidd drives off to Naomi Noble for the basket. Nice give and go. Good Lady Wolves.
Good job there by Hannah Kidd to draw the defense.
Caudill, they go in deep. Naomi with the block. She and Bailey Wright. Lady Wolves finds Hannah Kidd. Kidd really not looking for that three in the corner right now.
She's got to catch it ready to shoot.
Right. 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Right. Kidd going to drop baseline. Up, no good. Maggard's there for the rebound. And she gets through traffic. She comes. Cut off. Kidd picks her back up. Maggard on the move. Abby Maggard, ultra talented. Nice little shot on the baseline to tie us up at 11. Good first quarter here in this one. We expected this game to be competitive, and we're not going to be disappointed. I don't believe, at least here in the first quarter. Noble, back to Kidd. Maybe Noble. They get it to Bailey Wright for 3. Long that time. But Abigail Noble's there, and she's fouled, but cannot complete it. That foul is going to be on Everidge. It's Everidge's first. That's the 4th already on the Lady Bulldogs. That'll send Abigail to the line. Abby with the first is good.
Abby's really come on here the last month of the season and helped the Lady Wolves and been a big contributor.
Come in so far, and the Noble sisters, both just freshmen, come out and score 4. 2 apiece for the sisters.
And Abby Noble will draw the assignment on Maggard here. Look for her to get a high ball screen or a step back, and there's a step back.
Just off. Everidge wades in for the rebound. Kicks it back to Ramey. Ramey for 3. No good. But Caudill's there for the long rebound. Maggard going to try it again. And can't do that. The Lady Wolves give them 3. And Maggard knocks it down. 2 offensive rebounds for the Lady Bulldogs. Ties us at 13. Final shot coming up here under 10 here in the first quarter.
The Lady Wolves got to go. They're kind of stalled out here.
Look for Banks. Banks going to drive up under. Cannot complete it. And it's over. That will end the first quarter here. And a really good one, folks, 13-13. We'll take a couple and be right back to you here for quarter number 2 on BSN.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces 4 billion decks of cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
This is a story about purpose. This is a story about progress, about building on our past accomplishments and investing in innovation. All of this, combined with our industry-leading insurance, competitive pay rates, and flexible scheduling, is the reason why now is the time to join our team. This is our story. Let it be your story.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Hyden, Kentucky. Richard M. Nixon Recreation Center. First quarter, 13-13, headed to quarter number 2. Abby Maggard, as we thought, with 8 in that first quarter, broke out along with, on the Wolfe County side, have 5 by Bailey Wright. So, see what the stoppage is here. Don't forget, game number 2 coming up here tonight be Owsley County and Letcher. We'll let Lucas go on after that one, and me and Deron Mays will call that one for you here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Little confusion on the arrow. The table arrow and the scoreboard arrow were not aligned, but officials do a good job talking and get that fixed. Looks like the Lady Bulldogs are going to pick up a little pressure here now.
Extend part of that 2-3 out. We're going to try to trap right. Kick it over to Miller. Miller for 3, just off that time. But there's a long rebound this time to Jazzy Banks, who picks it up. Over to Miller. Miller thinks about it again. Maggard closes out. Kick it over to Wright. Wright going to drive baseline. Kicks it back, tries to find Banks. Miller for 3, bounces off. No good. Pulled down by Maggard. Lady Wolves get some good looks. Hit ahead to Everidge and puts it down. Laura Everidge with her first basket of the game to put the Lady Bulldogs up 15-13. Ball's going to be tapped out of bounds by Ramey there on the pressure on Sarah Smith.
Ramey coming up to pressure Smith full court. The rest of the Bulldogs are still in half court.
Kick the ball into Smith. Up to Miller. Over to Kidd. Kidd going to drive baseline again. Tries to find Banks. Banks takes it strong. Going to be fouled. That's going to be on Cornett. That will be Brooklyn Cornett's first. That's going to be 6. Excuse me. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the Lady Bulldogs. Send Jazzy Banks back to the line. She was 1 for 2 her last time up. First one. And no good from Jazzy. We've said many times throughout the season, Jazzy does not take any time when she gets the ball.
She catches it and goes.
She's ready to shoot. 3 dribbles, and it's on its way. Gets 1 out of 2 again. So she's 2 for 4 on the night. Banks has not scored a basket yet. So big news there for Wolfe County on that side. They're going to take it straight inside to Caldwell, back to Everidge. Everidge going to drive, and they're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Wright. That's number 2 on Bailey.
Bailey.
That's a big development. The only 2 so far on Wright. And that's going to bring Naomi Noble back in the game. So Lady Wolves may have to go the rest of the first half without their leading scorer.
I think Coach Brown will bring her back. He trusts her to be a smart player.
Bulldogs get it in. Ramey looks for Maggard in the corner. Maggard out top, going to drive. Pull up, she's fouled. We'll go to the free throw line. That one is going to be on 22. That's on Jazzy Banks. And that will send Maggard to the line for 2. First one's on its way quickly and good. Maggard with the second. Got them both. There's Abby coming over. Played most of her career at Non-Central. Came over to the Bulldogs this year. Miller looking for Sarah Smith. Picks up that dribble. Sarah double teamed. And there's Maggard off the double team. Picked off Maggard with another easy basket. That is 3 easy baskets.
Yeah,
now by
Lady
Maggard
Wolves have to. This is not a whole lot of pressure.
Noble up and good. Nay Noble with another basket. That's her second of the game. That put make it 19-16. Maggard gets it off to Ramey. Ramey open to the basket, and that's going to be off her leg.
Went off. Nice job there by Jazzy Banks. Reach in and get that strip. Now Everidge will pick up Smith.
Smith gets it over. Kidd finds Banks. Banks back out to Nay Noble. Going to drive up and
Coach Brown's not going to be happy with that one. She was falling well before the contact got there.
Will be on. Who was that on?
That was on Naomi Noble.
Okay, Nay Noble. It'll be her first. Maggard on the bounce. Finds Ramey. Ramey with the jumper, no good. It's going to be knocked away, and out of bounds, going to stay with the Bulldogs.
The Lady Wolves have to get rebounds. You can't give second chance points when you get a stop in regional tournament atmosphere. That's just new blood, new life to a team.
Got your 2 bigs in there right now with Noble and Banks, so giving up an offensive rebound is not what you want to see. Maggard gets it into Everidge. Maggard comes all the way out top to garner it back. Kidd on her. Step through. It's going to be tipped, but it goes to Cornett. Cornett up, gets her own. Up, no good. Nay Noble with the rebound. And here comes Sarah Smith and the Lady Wolves on the attack. Looking up for Jazzy Banks, and she's going to be fouled. And
Jazzy Banks just Randy Moss that catch.
Yeah, she just went over, and that's going to be on Ramey, I believe. First one on Autumn Ramey. Good physical foul there by Ramey to stop the basket. That'll send Jazzy Banks back to the line. 2 for 4 on the night so far. Banks ready for the first. First one's on its way, and again misses the first.
3 big free throws right now that the Lady Wolves have left on the table.
Jazzy with the second, and misses both. There's Nay Noble again for the rebound, and they're going to call her for a walk. And we're going to have a 30 here by Hazard. So I want to run down our sponsors here real quick. Thanks for our sponsors. Bluegrass Hospice Care. Bluegrass Hospice Care brings comfort and dignity when a loved one is facing a serious illness. Get the comfort that comes with expert care. Visit them at bgcarenav.org to find out more. 407 Supplies in Jackson for your big construction supplies in Eastern Kentucky. Pipe, gabion baskets, septic materials. Call JK 568-5754. Got YPK Motorsports, 3 locations in Eastern Kentucky, Jackson, Hazard, and Batesville. In-stock machines ready for your family's outdoor adventures. Visit ypkmotorsports.com for your next ride. And also our friends over at First Trust Bank. Great people, great banking, financial services, locations in Hazard, London, and Richmond. Max Mitchell is your president. Thanks, Max, for signing on here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Ready to go here, folks.
Look for Maggard, who's not handling it right here, to come off of a couple screens here to try to get a jumper.
Ramey back out top, finds Everidge. Everidge looking to Maggard at the free throw line, turns, goes to the basket up, cannot finish it, and we're going to have an offensive rebound by Cottle, taken away by Naomi Noble. Nice physical play by Nay Noble. Wrestled it away. Miller, cross to Banks. Jazzy Banks back out to Miller. Open, no, will not go down. And we're going to have out of bounds off Sarah Smith. 19-16 Lady Bulldogs. Ramey. Again, Maggard's going to go off ball here to try to wiggle free. Ramey looking for Everidge. Maggard gets it out top, looking for the step back from way downtown. Off that time, pulled down by Miller. Miller over to Smith. Jesse Banks out top, throws it.
And another live ball turnover.
Yeah, the passing here by the Lady Wolves is turning over. Maggard is active. She's reading the passes on the outside of this zone, and that's her fourth, at least steal, her pickoff of a pass by the Lady Wolves. So a little lull in the scoring here from both teams. Maggard. They stop, pop a three, good. Abby Maggard lighting it up here tonight. 15-4 already. Kick over to Banks. Banks looking for Nay Noble. Nay takes it strong, gonna be, well, we'll go to the free throw line. But Shelby Lewis in the game right now for the Bulldogs, and that foul was on her. Nay Noble with the first, knocks it down. Nay connects. That gives Naomi 5 in the game. Be shooting for her 6th there. It's on its way. And just long, no good. Let me pull down by Maggard. Maggard finds Everidge by herself and puts it in. So much concentration on Maggard. Open it up, holes in the defense.
And the Lady Bulldogs are attacking. The Lady Wolves look passive right now. No one wants to take a shot.
Smith out top, guarded by Everidge. Lady Bulldogs are pouring on the pressure right now. Gets it to Banks. Banks going to drive the lane up and good.
And the Lady Wolves have to attack in the lane. That's where their advantage is, especially with Cottle out for the Bulldogs right now. And they've got to commit to stopping Maggard.
Maggard with the crossover. Finds Everidge. Everidge's going to drive to the free throw line. Gets it to Ramey in the corner. Drives baseline. Everidge takes it up strong. No good. Good defense that time by Sarah Smith. Going to kick it back out to Lewis. Almost took a step, but I think she kept that pivot foot down. Goes Maggard. Maggard looking for that step back. And going to get a 3-second call. Yeah. 2:14 to go here in the first half. 5-point game. Bailey Wright on the handle. Off to Jasmine. Here comes Sarah Smith. Back to Bailey Wright. Right back in with the 2 fouls. And Cornett was there.
Now Maggard's in transition where you want to keep her out of.
And knocks it down. Absolutely. Got to get a timeout for Wolfe County as Abby Maggard is pouring it on here in this game. Going to be a full, so I'll run down the sponsors here real quick. I want to thank all of our tournament sponsors. Appalachian Regional Healthcare, more health, more care. ARH is more for Appalachia. As we mentioned before, First Trust Bank, great people, great banking, financial services. Locations in Hazard, London, and Richmond. Max Mitchell is your president. Appalachian Wireless, serving Eastern Kentucky, better service, bigger savings. Get the best phones on the Appalachian Advantage plan. PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs and supplying Eastern Kentucky. Also has Tactical Strike, effective in killing the COVID-19 virus. Rose Brothers Department Store. You can shop in Bataville or Jackson. You can shop online at rosebros, ROSEBROS.com. We got somebody, guys. We're 24. I'm trying to motion some of our friends here. So We get some hand signals. I want to thank our sponsors. Watching some of our media compadres here of what's trying to help them out here just a little bit. Big media contingent. I don't think you can find a bigger media contingent than you have in the 14th region. We've got all kinds of people, even startups, trying to stream now and do all this stuff. We're happy to have been doing this for quite some time. Bringing this, I believe, our third or fourth regional in a row here on the fourth. And thanks for choosing us here, folks, on BSN. Buddy Wright. Lady Wolves need a basket out of this timeout. Right. Kicks it to Kidd. Kidd going to drive baseline. And looks to me like Kidd's going to have to look for that shot.
Yeah, she's not looking to shoot at all.
No.
Right now, at some point, she's a above-average three-point shooter. She has to look for that shot.
They're looking to try to pass the ball in the lane each time. And, kick over to Banks. Maggard tries to take it away. Banks takes the shot, no good. Nay Noble with another big rebound, puts it up strong, gets another rebound, up and good! Nay Noble with the basket. Nay Noble has come to play tonight, folks, for the Lady Wolves, and we're glad. They better be glad that she did, because big contribution here so far. That'll be 7. He's shooting for 8 points here in the first half. The freshman. Noble with the first. Only gets it.
Abby Noble will check in for Hannah Kidd.
Cuts it back to 4. Big basket in this game right there.
And a big minute 20 here for the Lady Wolves. They've got to settle down on defense and make someone besides Maggard hit shots.
Everett's going to give it a try and does. There you go.
That's okay. That's a middle school player hitting a big shot for her team there. Hats off to her. But Abby Maggard has 17 points right now, the 29. So you've got to try to make other people hit shots.
7-point lead now for the Lady Bulldogs. Sarah Smith drives it up to Kenzie Miller. Going to find Banks. Banks going to fake, drive down the lane. Going to be off of Hazard and stay with the Lady Wolves. Sarah Smith to trigger it in.
Watch Nay Noble come wide open.
Nay goes again. We're going to call a charge on that.
That's 2 really questionable charges right there.
It's going to be the second on Nay Noble. Now, crucial defensive possession and offensive possession in this game right here. Maggard going to pull up for 3. No good. Pulled down by Kenzie Miller. 40 seconds to go. Abby Noble kicks it to Jazzy Banks. Banks going to drive across, and she's going to be fouled by Maggard. It's going to be the first on Maggard. It's going to be the 9th team foul on Hazard. Wolves have 6 for this final 32. Jesse Banks goes back to the free throw line. First one is off and no good.
Hannah Kidd will come back in for this last 32 seconds and get Naomi Noble a breather, a well-deserved breather.
Banks misses both again.
Misses both.
Maggard finds Ann. Nice offense there. Finds Everidge on the block. Everidge with 9 here in the quarter for the Lady Bulldogs. Banks looking for Miller. Back to Banks. Going to take it on the baseline. Up and no good. He pulled down by Lewis. Maggard, they make her give it up over to Cornick. Cornick shoots at the butter, no good. That'll end the first half here, folks, with the score 31-22. Lady Bulldogs of Hazard. And we'll take a few breaks. We'll try to come back here at 5 for some stats and some halftime thoughts for you, folks.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
Trade it and upgrade it now at Appalachian Wireless and receive up to $700 off when you trade your old eligible device in and upgrade to a new iPhone 14 Pro Max or Samsung S23 Ultra on a qualifying Appalachian Advantage plan. What better way to start the year off right than with upgrading to a new 5G compatible device on the region's best network while saving up to $700 off on the hottest smartphones. Appalachian Wireless giving you another reason to come join the Big Blue Network. Why? Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4050.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces 4 billion decks of cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
This is a story about purpose. This is a story about progress, about building on our past accomplishments and investing in innovation. All of this, combined with our industry-leading insurance, competitive pay rates, and flexible scheduling, is the reason why now is the time to join our team. This is our story. Let it be your story.
At HCTC, you're more than just a student.
I am motivated.
I am retired.
I am a grandmother.
I am a veteran. I am an entrepreneur. I am a son.
I am a small business owner.
I am HCTC.
All right, folks, welcome back here to the Richard M. Nixon Recreation Center in Hyden, Kentucky. First round of the 14th Region Tournament. Girls side, and in this first one, it's 31-22. The Lady Bulldogs of Hazard up in this one over the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County. A little bit of scoring here in the first quarter for the Lady Bulldogs, they're led by Abby Maggard with 17 and had 8 in the first quarter, 9 in the second. Second quarter, was Laura Everidge with 9. All 9 of hers came in the second quarter. Also had 2 for Hannah Caudill and 3 for Maddie Fronapple. Fronapple was out probably after the last 12 minutes of the first half, so will be a big one coming back with Fronapple coming back into the game for the Bulldogs. So 13 and 18 for their total of 31. So for the Wolves of Wolfe County, they're led in scoring by Naomi Noble with 8, showing up big. Freshman here coming in off the bench, have 5 for Bailey Wright, 4 for Jasmine Banks, 3 for Kenzie Miller, and 2 for Abigail Noble. So no scoring so far for Sarah Smith on the Lady Wolves side.
No, they've done a lot of pressuring the ball out front. And of course, the zone also takes away a lot of penetration. I think the big thing for the Lady Wolves, they have to limit turnovers, especially turnovers that are just wide open run-out layups. And then they've got to have some quick ball movement and either hit a couple threes or they've got to look to get that thing down inside where they have a distinct advantage with Noble and Banks.
Right now, the Lady Bulldogs defense is causing some problems for the Lady Wolves. They're going to have to move the ball more and get better shots. And as we knew coming into this game, they're going to have to limit Abby Maggard. That has not happened so far because with her 17. But in that second quarter, when they did do a little bit better job on Maggard, even though she had 9, they did do a better job in the second quarter. Then Everidge shows up with 9. So she steps forward, and I know the Wolves' strategy is to make somebody else beat them. And Everidge is really, at this point in time, her 9 points are the difference in this basketball game. And really, those 4 steals by Abby Maggard and heading to the other end is a big factor as well. So got about 3 minutes to go. I want to run back through our sponsors here real quick. We want to thank our Wolfe County sponsors, Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Susan Cable and Fig Kelly. All your insurance needs. Farm Bureau is big on Kentucky, big on commitment. Susan and Fig are big on Wolfe County. Wolfe Farm Bureau Federation gave over $5,000 in scholarships to high school kids in 2022. Over 5,000 to local food banks during COVID. Whitaker Bank of Camden supporting the Wolves and all of Wolfe County, always with us down there at Whitaker Bank. We appreciate them very much. Bankside Wholesale, serving Wolfe County in the area for over 25 years. Get your next car from Raymond and the good people down at Banks. Holbrook Equipment, see Todd Ted, the good people at Holbrook for your farm equipment and tractor needs. Halsey Insurance Group, need medical coverage, life insurance, or 401k rollovers and retirement. Call Darrell and Gail at Halsey Insurance Group, 668-6998. Thank all of our Wolfe County sponsors. Also, those ones that you won't see on commercials here. We'll run a few more here in just a second. YBK Motorsports, 3 locations in Eastern Kentucky, Jackson, Hazard, and Paintsville. In-stock machines ready for your family's outdoor adventures. Visit ypkmotorsports.com for your next ride. Also, 407 Supplies for your big construction supplies. In Eastern Kentucky, pipe, gabion, baskets, septic materials, 407 Supplies out on Highway 30 West there in Jackson at the Retread Center. Call JK 568-5754. Our friends over at Bluegrass Hospice Care. Bluegrass Hospice Care brings comfort and dignity when a loved one is facing a serious illness. Get the comfort that comes with expert care. Visit us at bgcarenav.org to find out more. Also, our friends at First Trust Bank. Great people, great bank and financial services. Locations in Hazard, London, and Richmond. So, folks, we got just a little bit over a minute to go. We'll probably go back to commercial break here for just a moment. Be right back to start the second half here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Trade it and upgrade it now at Appalachian Wireless and receive up to $700 off when you trade your old eligible device in and upgrade to a new iPhone 14 Pro Max or Samsung S23 Ultra on a qualifying Appalachian Advantage plan. What better way to start the year off right than with upgrading to a new 5G compatible device on the region's best network while saving up to $700 off on the hottest smartphones. Appalachian Wireless giving you another reason to come join the Big Blue Network. Why? Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Okay, folks, welcome back. Ready for action here. Quarter number 3. We get ready to roll here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Thanks for joining us here, folks, on BSM. We appreciate you very much. Our sponsors, thank you for tuning in. Please patronize those folks that help us bring you all this action here in the 14th region. Lady Bulldogs will open up in possession. Maggard out top. Finds Fronapple. Fronapple didn't get to play much in the first half. Maybe a factor in the second. Everidge with some confidence going at it here. No call. And we're going to call a block on Bailey Wright. Wow.
That's a really bad call right there. I mean, that was an extremely late whistle. Coach Brown's not happy at all about that.
That will be the third on Wright as well. So that will, another big factor there. Wow. That one happened right here in front of us, folks. Maggard. It's into Everidge. Maggard finds Everidge. She's going to drive on Banks. Puts it up and in. Laura Everidge continues where she left off in the first half. Gives her 11 on the game. First basket of the second half to reach it. Extends this lead out to 11. Lady Wolves going to be in catch-up mode now. Hannah Kidd finds Banks. Banks goes up. No. Going to be taken away by Sarah Smith. Smith finds Banks. And we're going to have a foul on. That's going to be on Ramey. It's going to be Ramey's second. That will send Jazzy Banks to the free throw line where she uncharacteristically has struggled so far tonight. First one's on the way and misses that one. Banks now at 2. I've got her at 2 for 9 on the night. Second one on the way. Misses that one as well. And we're going to have a foul on Caudle. Yep. Be a foul on Hannah Caudle. Be her second. Be 2 quickies there on Hazard.
And if you're the Lady Wolves, you've got to hit free throws. You can't right now. They're probably shooting 25-30%.
Miller gets it into Banks. Banks to Smith. Smith kicks it to Bailey Wright. Wright kicks it over to Hannah Kidd. Hannah Kidd going to drive. Gets it to Banks. Up off glass. Cannot finish. Back to Banks. We'll put that one in. That was a nice tap there by Sarah Smith on that one. Jasmine Banks gets on the board here in the second half. Gives her now 6 in the game. Maggard out top. Guarded by Kidd. Going to take the ball to Caudle. And nice position that time by Banks. Caudle could not finish. Here comes Jazzy Banks. Kicks it back to Bailey Wright. Right to the basket. Can't finish. Gets her own. Puts it back up and could not get it in. And that's going to be off Hazard and stay with the Lady Wolves. Lady Wolves unable to convert that one. Lead
Getting high percentage shots, just not converting right now.
Miller to trigger it.
And there's another turnover straight.
Maggard all the way to the basket, up and scores easily. That gives Maggard 19 in the game. Kick ahead to Wright. Wright going to take the 3 long. Banks goes and gets the rebounds, takes it back up and scores. Jasmine Banks going to work on the boards, though. That's her second offensive rebound and putback by Banks. Maggard leading out 9. Maggard, little runner, up short, gets her own, though. And she's going to try to jump ball, and we'll go to the Wolves. Going to have Noble sisters checking in, Abigail and Naomi. Both played very well in that first half. Miller and Wright will check out.
Bulldogs are still in this 1-2-2 zone, and Banks finds the gap in there and goes in, lays it in.
Lays it in.
Lady Wolves have to find a way to string together 2 or 3 stops to get back into this.
And Jazzy Banks just keeps taking it in the paint right now.
Somebody's lost on defense.
They're looking for Maggard, get it out to Frohnapple. Frohnapple going to drive, try to find Caudle. She's there and puts it in. Nicely done by Hannah Caudle. Her second basket of the game. Kidd back to Abby Noble. Drives in the lane, up, can't finish. Naomi Noble blocked from behind. Gets it to Jazzy Banks, and she's going to be fouled by Caudle. It's going to be 3 on Hannah Caudle, but that's going to send Jasmine Banks back to the line where she's 2 for 10 so far on the night. First one on the way from Banks, got that one. Well done by Jasmine. Get back on the hit and track here.
Is that 3 or 4 on Caudle?
That's 3.
3.
Second one by Banks. Got them both this time. Good for her. Cuts the lead to 7. Maggard. There by Kidd. They find Cornett cutting down the lane. Up. Cannot finish it. Nay Noble with the rebound. And they're going to call her for a travel. Maggard going to trickle this one in to Everidge. Looking for Maggard to post up here against Noble, and now it goes under. And Maggard, another basket. He goes Noble. Over to Jasmine, no good. We pulled down though by Sarah Smith. Tries to find Naomi Noble. It's going to be off of Hazard and stay with the Wolves. Get the ball into Noble. We're going to have a jump ball there as she brought it down and Ramey tied her up. Possession is going to go to the Lady Bulldogs. 4:24 to go.
That ball has to be thrown higher to where she just catches and lays it in.
Maggard finds Cornett. Handoff back to Maggard. Get it back to Frohnapple. That's a long 3 go. No good. Long rebound pulled down by Sarah Smith. Going to get a foul probably, I believe, on Frohnapple. Yes, that's going to be her 3rd. Ramey, little one-person press here against Smith. Halfway through this 3rd quarter. Abby Noble checks it strong, cannot finish, but gets her own rebound. Gets it back to Jasmine Banks, off to Sarah Smith. Kidd gonna drive, takes a shot and no good. There's Banks, another tie ball. Will stay with the Wolves this time. Lots of alternate possessions in this one here at the beginning of the second half.
Lady Wolves haven't been able to cut into this lead any, though. And this last 3:49, I think, whatever it is, they have to find a way to cut into it. There's a turnover.
She couldn't make the catch, bounced off over, and after she went over it, she commits the foul. So it's going to be 3 on Naomi Noble. We're going to have Kenzie Miller checking back in for Nay. Reminder, coming up about 30 minutes after this one, we'll have the Lady Owls of Owsley County taking on the defending 14th Region champ Lady Cougars of Letcher Central. Maggard looking for that shot. Gets it to Everidge. Everidge will take it. Goes up, can't finish. Jazzy Banks with the deflection there. Kick it in the corner to Abigail Noble. Back to Sarah Smith for the 3. No good. Pulled down by Everidge.
Lady Wolves just haven't been able to get any of those 3s to go hardly tonight. I think Miller's hit 1 and that's it.
Maggard knocks it down. Abby Maggard, pretty tough to handle off the bounce, Lucas.
Yeah, you've got to get the ball out of her hands. You can't let her get going downhill. If you let her get going downhill to that lane, she's really hard to handle.
All right, got a full. Take one and be right back to you here, folks, on BSN.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's fried chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
And thank our friends down at Wolfe County Tourism. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous. Come see all Wolfe County has to offer. Thank them very much. Southern Woods Heating and Air. Southern Woods for all your heating and cooling needs. Installation or service, no job too big or too small for Southern Woods Heating and Air. Give them a call. Also, Rose Brothers Department Store in Jackson. Check them out online at Rose Bros, ROSEBROS.com. 2:58 to go here in the third quarter. Man, it is loud in here. And, nobody up top. I couldn't imagine if this place has been in here for, I remember we had the regional, boys regional was over here when I was in high school, I believe. And, man. Kick over to Noble. Noble fakes. Tries to find Jazzy Banks. Get it back to Miller. Miller for a long three, just off. And pulled down by Abigail Noble. Doing the dirty work right now is Abigail. Miller fakes. Kicks it over to Kidd. Maggard cuts her off. Smith back to Noble, gonna take the three, long, and bounces off of Banks and will be to the Lady Bulldogs.
Lady Wolves have come out with a little bit of a press here now to see.
And Walt kick over to that and out bounds.
Get in the game!
Gonna have kick over to Maggard. Maggard lets it go in the lane up, no good. Be pulled down by Wright. 41-30. Kick over to Kidd. She's going to let it go. No good. Pulled down, and that's going to be a foul on. No, be out of bounds, and will be two.
No, he's calling a foul.
Okay. That was on. That's right. That's her fourth. Maggard out top. Finds Everidge. We'll have a foul on Sarah Smith. Ramey's ready to trigger it in. See what the call is here. I'm going to go with it's going to be the fourth team foul, I believe, on the Lady Wolves.
Not sure what the delay is there.
1:45 to go here in the third quarter. Get it into Maggard. As I say, Bailey Wright now has four. She's going to guard Maggard. Maggard takes it. Going to be blocked by Banks. Everidge is there. Puts it up and scores. That'll be another basket for Laura Everidge. She has really made the difference in this one so far. Did not catch who the foul was on there. So that's going to send Everidge to the line. This one goes down. And it does. It's going to give her 5 in the quarter. We have Wright checking out. Miller. Lou Smith. Abby Noble. Back to Kenzie Miller. Miller is out and will be knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with the Lady Wolves. 1:26 to go.
Lady Wolves are playing really timid right now, and no one's really looking to get a shot up.
Kick in to Banks. Banks over to Kidd. Back cross court to Kidd. Kidd finds Banks in the lane. Kicks it back out to Miller.
No one's wanting to shoot the ball.
Noble. She did shuffle her feet.
Yeah.
Be a turnover and back to the Lady Bulldogs. Maggard. Crosses over. Little jumper on the baseline. Abby Maggard, that gives her 8 in the quarter. 25 on the game now. And another pass is tapped out of bounds by Lewis. Lady Bulldogs, the aggressor in this one so far.
Yeah, I mean, the Lady Wolves right now are just playing on their heels. No one wants to take a shot. And when you're down 16, you've got to be looking to shoot, and you've got to be aggressive.
The ball into Banks.
There's another almost turnover. Maggard gambles so much, and the Lady Wolves have yet to go back door on any of these.
Right.
You know, a ball fake and a backdoor cut would open the lane wide open.
Smith out top. Across the Kidd. Kidd gonna let a 3 go. No good. Pulled down by Maggard. And Banks and nearly a foul in the backcourt, but they're going to say Maggard was over and back. They'll turn it back over to the Lady Wolves with 22 seconds to go here in this third quarter.
Lady Wolves desperately need a basket here to have any hopes of coming back in the fourth.
Look in, Ramey after Smith back here and pokes it away again. And they're going to have a foul on Maggard. It's going to be Abby's second. That's the 15th foul on Hazard, I believe. And they have 4 on the board. Ramey really putting some pressure on Sarah Smith here. Trying to deny the ball. Get it in to Smith. Ramey. Smith gets away from the double team, and the Lady Wolves throw it away. Again, going to have a loose ball. It's going to be tied up and go back to Hazard.
That's another situation where the Lady Wolves are on their heels and the Bulldogs are full steam ahead. And, you know, that results in a turnover, jump ball turnover.
Ramey will trigger it in. 5 seconds to go. Maggard. Nobody cuts her up, but they find Cornett. What a look by Abby Maggard. Basket by Cornett. And that will end the third quarter as the Lady Bulldogs of Hazard are up by 18, 48-30. So we'll go with a couple. Be right back here, folks, on BSN.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces 4 billion decks of cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back here. 14th Region Girls Tourney. Appreciate you joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We're ready for the fourth quarter here as the Lady Wolves will open up. Lady Wolves going to have to get about a ton of stops and a ton of baskets to get back in this one, or the Lady Bulldogs of Hazard will advance. Get the ball into Smith. Over to Bailey Wright. Bailey playing with 4. She's going to drive the baseline, and she's going to get a foul. It's going to be on Throneapple. That's Throneapple's 4th. Kidd, drive, tries to find Sarah Smith. Kicks it back out to Kenzie Miller with a 3. Got it. Kenzie Miller with her second 3 of the game.
And the Lady Wolves are going to have to find some more of that, as they're going to try to apply some pressure, but they can't give up layups on the backside. As Smith is going to almost got the steal. He's going to get the steal.
And we're going to get a foul on Ramey. And that's going to put the Lady Wolves in the bonus. Send Sarah Smith to the free throw line. And we're going to get a full timeout here by Hazard.
It's a good timeout there by Coach Howard.
It is. We want to talk about it a little bit. We'll run through our sponsors here real quick, folks. We want to thank our Appalachian Regional Healthcare. More health, more care. ARH is more for Appalachia. First Trust Bank, great people, great banking and financial services. Locations in Hazard, London, and Richmond. Appalachian Wireless, serving Eastern Kentucky. Better service, bigger savings. Get the best phones on the Appalachian Advantage Plan. PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs and supplying Eastern Kentucky. Also has Tactical Strike, effective at killing the COVID-19 virus. Check out their Facebook page, PDQ Sales and Service. Go Time Steak and Shake, refresh, refill, and refuel at Go Time. 8 locations for your convenience. Steak and Shake in Hazard. Great food at a great price. Wolfe County Tourism. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous. Come see all Wolfe County has to offer. Southern Woods Heating and Air. Southern Woods for all your heating and cooling needs. Installation or service, no job too big or too small. Jackson Electric and Plumbing, serving the entire region. Stop in and see Scott for your electrical, plumbing, and heating needs, along with your septic systems and appliance parts. All right, that'll send Sarah Smith to the free throw line. Sarah is 74.4% on the season. First one is on the way and good.
And at this point, the Lady Wolves have to hit free throws. You know, they can't give up any easy chances for points at this point.
Smith gets them both. Sarah's first 2 points of the night. Kick into Everidge. Everidge back to Throneapple, and what we got?
I think Maggard and somebody might have collided knees there. I seen her kind of, she reacted like she kind of got frogged or kneed, sort of.
Okay. As long as she's hopefully okay.
Looks like she's going to try to stay in.
Still be Hazard ball. Lead now at 13. Ball into Maggard. Maggard kicks ahead to Ramey. Going to look for Cornett. Cornett looking for Throneapple. Throneapple takes it in the lane, up, no good. Jazzy Banks with the rebound. Here come the Lady Wolves. Banks kicks it back to Bailey Wright. 3 in the air, no good. And be out of bounds back to Hazard.
Lady Wolves just haven't been able to get those consecutive threes to go in this one. You know, a great look there for a really above average shooter, and just couldn't get it to go.
That one goes down. We would have had a real tightening up here.
Now the Lady Wolves have to pressure. Somebody's a little lost. It looks like a loose ball there.
Ball's down, going to have a tie up,
and
we're going to stay with
foul. I think we're going to have a foul on Sarah Smith there.
Okay. Kind of gave her a hug.
But at this point, the Lady Wolves have to play, you know, aggressive defense. If they foul, they foul.
And go to Cottle, who's going to take it again. They're going to call her for steps this time.
Coach Howard just shakes his head and says, catch it and go up. You know, there's no need to take those dribbles.
Wolves with another chance to cut into this lead. Finds Miller. Over to Kidd. Kidd going to drive the baseline. The ball's going to be kicked and stay with the Wolves. They have Nate Noble checking back in for Hannah Kidd. Ball into Banks. Right. And dribbles it off her foot and out of bounds. Turnover.
Lady Wolves have had a couple stops, but not been able to shorten that lead anymore. And now Maggard's got it in transition, and she was always looking to attack.
Baseline. Deadly with that baseline, Jay. Gives her 27. Kick over to Kenzie Miller. Another three on the way. No good. And Maggard's there for the rebound. Hit ahead up to Ramey. Ramey on the move. Finds Everidge. Get it back to Maggard. Maggard all the way. Another basket for Abby Maggard. Would have a block called on Lewis. Maggard now with 29.
Yeah, and and that's a senior just saying, I'm not going to give the ball up, and I'm going to force the issue.
And she can get her own shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
First one for Smith is on the way and good. Gives Sarah 3 on all free throws this fourth quarter. Second one on the way. Well done by Sarah. Cuts it back to 15.
And then there's again, Maggard finds herself with the ball.
Over to Lewis. They're going to get it to Caudill. Caudill spins and good.
Can't allow the post to catch it that deep.
Hannah Caudill. Jazzy Banks to the basket, scores. That's their first basket of the quarter. So the Lady Wolves right now just trading baskets the last couple of things. So have we got a full? Right, we'll take one. Be right back to you here, folks, on VSN.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
All right, folks, welcome back. About 5 to go here in game number 1 of 14 coming your way this week on Bluegrass Sports Nation. I'll be happy to be able to talk in court any day this week. As it's going to be a busy, busy, busy week. Well, thank Matthew over here on production, does a phenomenal job. Got Tony Houndshell up on the camera. Lucas and I are proud to bring this one to you here, folks. I'll have next game coming up here in a few minutes. I'll be back with Deron Mays with Letcher Central and Owsley going at it, rematch of last year's regional final in the first round. Lady Wolves get it into Caudill. Lady Wolves going to try to force a little bit of tempo here with the press. Going to have it kick ahead up to Maggard. She tracks it down. Maggard way back out top. Lady Bulldogs. Maggard just pulls up and shoots. I mean, gets around the first basket. That's making it look simple, Luke.
The Lady Wolves continue just to allow her to drive.
Miller with another three. That's her third of the night for Kenzie Miller.
You have to make her give it up and then deny it back. And the Lady Wolves continue to just let her have it.
Ramey stops. Kicks it back out to Everidge. Over to Maggard. Going to let a long three go. No good. In and out. Pulled down by Naomi Noble. Kick over to Bailey Wright. Three on the way. Good. Back-to-back threes for the Lady Wolves. Cuts it down to 11 at this point.
And like right now, she's not got any plans to give this ball up. You have to make
Ramey.
her.
Ramey with the three, no good. Pulled down by Nay Noble. Kicks it off to Smith. Finds Miller. Miller for another three. Got it! And that's the three in a row for Kenzie Miller. And we cuts it back down to 8. That's a 30. It's going to be a 30, so folks, we'll stick with you here right now. Thanks to YPK Motorsports, 3 locations in Eastern Kentucky. Jackson, Hazard, and Paintsville. In-stock machines. Ready for your family's outdoor adventures. Visit ypkmotorsports.com for your next ride. Hazard Community and Technical College. Thanks, HCTC offers educational programs that work for you. Campuses in Hazard and Jackson never underestimate you. 407 Supplies, your big construction supplies in Eastern Kentucky. Give JK a call, 568-5754. And our friends at Bluegrass Hospice Care. Thanks for signing on with us here. Bluegrass Hospice Care brings comfort and dignity when a loved one is facing a serious illness. Get the comfort that comes with expert care. Visit us at bgcarenav.org to find out more. All right, folks, making it exciting here in the fourth quarter. Lady Bulldogs get it in. Everidge. And going to be stolen, possibly. That should be Wolfe ball. And it is.
Oh, and we're going to have a correction.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to turn over, and it's going to be Wolfe ball. I think it was knocked out of bounds. Will be.
Lady Wolves have to be careful here to not just throw this ball away.
And they have to put the ball down. Getting into their offense here. Nobody moving. Looking for Kenzie Miller out topping. Maggard almost knocks it away again.
I don't like that move by that official to set the ball down. This is a regional tournament, and there was confusion on whose ball it was. You can't just set that down there.
Into Smith. Over to Wright. Wright, another three. Got it! Knocks it down, and here come the Lady Wolves. Cuts it to 5. Kick ahead up to Lewis. Lewis cannot finish it. Caudill puts it back and good. And here goes Caudill with the basket. Maggard, he'll get it to Wright. Wright going to let another three go. Got it! Yes, sir! Kenzie Wright cuts it to 4.
Maggard fouled on the press, and that'll send her to the line, I think, for a 1-and-1.
It will. 4-point game. The Lady Wolves with a furious comeback.
1-and-1.
Maggard goes to the line for the first one. Is up and no good. And we pulled down by Sarah Smith. Lady Wolves finds Miller. Miller going to let another three go. Got it! Oh, baby! It's a 1-point game, and here come the Lady Wolves. Maggard thrown apple. Oh, Weatherby throws it up, and Sarah Smith's going to have it. Over to right. Lady Wolves have to get a good shot here. They brought this thing all the way back. They're going to get it to... No call. Oh. And they're going to get a foul.
Timeout. Timeout here.
Yeah. Going to be a full. Let's take a couple and be right back with you here, folks, on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Trade it and upgrade it now at Appalachian Wireless and receive up to $700 off when you trade your old eligible device in and upgrade to a new iPhone 14 Pro Max or Samsung S23 Ultra on a qualifying Appalachian Advantage plan. What better way to start the year off right than with upgrading to a new 5G compatible device on the region's best network while saving up to $700 off on the hottest smartphones. Appalachian Wireless giving you another reason to come join the Big Blue Network. Why? Because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Folks, I'll tell you what, I don't know what time it was in this game.
5:25. They was down 18.
18 points. And in 3 minutes, they have hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 3-pointers to cut this down to a 1-point lead. It's going to be a hazard ball with 2:22 on the clock. They get the ball into Everidge. Back to Ramey. Going to try to find Everidge. Everidge going to drive. Everidge going to go to the basket, up and good. Laura Everidge has been stellar so far tonight for the Lady Bulldogs. Sarah Smith, 3-point game. Going to find balls popped away by Maggard. Get it to Bailey Wright. Sarah Smith going to drive, up and good in the basket. Sarah Smith going to have a chance to tie this one up. Sarah, dribble, shot is up and no good. No good.
1:51 remaining here.
1-point game. Frohnapple throws it into Ramey. Ramey is going to be fouled.
That might be on
Wright.
I think no, it's on Miller. I think a push on Miller.
It's on 11.
That'll be a 1-and-1.
Oh, I'm sorry. Young Miller trying to see, so we'll give that one to Kinsey. That'll send Ramey to the line. Ramey shoots it at Ramey with the first is up and good. Nice shot. Well done by Autumn Ramey. Shoots it at 55.6%. Second coming for Ramey to try to make this a 3-point game. Autumn with the second. Got them both. Nicely done by the youngster there. With the ball back to Miller. See if the Wolves now can get to the get all the way back even. Sarah Smith drops it off of a foot, off to Kinsey Miller, 3, long. And we'll be off and out of bounds. Has her ball.
Don't think she ever quite got it in her hands that time.
You see this so many times. You fight so hard to get back. It's all try to get over the top and tie it. Ramey gets it to Maggard. Maggard against Wright. Maggard, and they're going to call Wright for her 5th. That'll be it for Bailey Wright.
I think that's Wright's 5th here. I thought.
We've got her for 5.
Must just be
okay.
4.
Well, we'll just give her 4.
Okay.
All right then. So Maggard for the first. Bounces it in. Abby Maggard. 1:21 to go. Maggard ready for the second. On its way and good. Kinsey Miller gets it back to Sarah Smith. 5-point game. Jasmine Banks takes it in the lane, up and good. Jazzy Banks cuts it to 3. Maggard double, triple teamed. Gets it up.
I think if you're the Lady Wolves, you want to make her give it up and then
they do, and
pressure.
Yep. Well, they let her get it back in her hands.
Yeah, you can't let her get it back.
Okay, they've got Ramey. They got good to get the throw
and they
that way.
lose somebody underneath.
Basket by Hannah Caudle. Lead back out to 5 with 38 seconds to go.
Lady Wolves have to go here. Kick out right. Mishandled it. Got it up, though. No good.
And it's going to have a tie. Well, Banks takes it away, but Everidge knocks it away from behind.
Lady Wolves have to get something going quick here.
Have to get a basket and a stop here to have a chance.
You can go for a steal, and then I think you've got to
throw it in the backcourt.
That's going to take 5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah. They find Wright. Wright going to take it on Maggard all the way to the basket. Up, can't finish. And rebound by Caudle, taken away by Banks. No foul, and up and no good. That'll send Jessie Banks back to the free throw line. Got that is going to be number 4 on Caudle. Well, that's 5 on her. So we'll send Banks back to the free throw line.
2 crucial free throws here, down 5. You've got to have both these with 9 seconds to go.
Banks with the first, got it. Well, she'd like to have a couple of those in the second quarterback right now.
Young ladies played her hind end off, though.
Sure has. Second one is good.
You can't let Caudle get this one.
They get it up.
They've got to run out. They got to foul.
Yeah.
Everidge will go to the line to shoot 2 this time.
7.6 on the clock. Everidge with the first, no good. They've got an opportunity. Everidge with the second. Up is good. That makes a big difference. Bailey Wright got to get it in the air right now. Over to Banks. Bothered and pulled down, and that'll do it. That'll do it. 63. 67-63. Hazard advances here out of the first round of the 14th region in a thriller as the Lady Wolves come storming back. Folks, we'll take 2 and be right back to give you some stats and close this one out here in Game 1 of the 14th region tournament.
This is a story about purpose. This is a story about progress, about building on our past accomplishments and investing in innovation. All of this, combined with our industry-leading insurance, competitive pay rates, and flexible scheduling, is the reason why now is the time to join our team. This is our story. Let it be your story.
The new year is bringing exciting high school basketball action to courts across our region, and Rose Brothers is happy to help bring these games into your homes. Rose Brothers is your source for basketball and all athletic shoes and Under Armour and Nike athletic apparel to put your athletes in the game, or even help you keep those New Year's resolutions. With lots of winter still ahead, come see us for deals on fleece and outerwear too. When you have the chance, get out and support your local teams and the boys and girls of your local schools. And when you can't, Rose Brothers will be helping Bluegrass Sports Nation bring it to you.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Exciting ball game here on in the first one as the Hazard Lady Bulldogs advance on to the second round to take on the winner of tonight's second game from in just a exciting fashion as Abby Maggard ends up with 33 in front of us here, getting ready to be interviewed by a couple of folks. Luke, give us your final thoughts and I'll read down some scores before we close out.
Well, first, the Lady Wolves for 3 quarters just couldn't get any shots to go. And then in that 4th quarter, when a lot of teams would have mailed it in, down 18 with 5-6 minutes to go, a lot of teams just call it a season and go on. And, that to me, that's a testament to the type of team they are, the type of Coach Brown is, and they fought back and they pushed Hazard to the limit. And, so to me, that's what I think this game should be remembered as. Obviously, Abby Maggard had a phenomenal game. And, Lady Wolves have 2 seniors that played their final game, and they've meant a heck of a lot to this program. Sarah Smith and Hannah Kidd, two girls that come to practice every day, work hard, and, they're not going to be replaced. You can't replace someone, that puts in that kind of dedication and time. So, I would be remiss if I didn't say, as a Wolfe County fan, we thank them for their dedication to the program and great careers. They've achieved so much. And as a, fan of basketball, this is what you want in a regional tournament.
Well, good one. And the Jasmine Banks was named to the all-tournament team there from Wolfe County. Final scoring here, first for Wolfe County. They were led in scoring by Jasmine Banks with 18. Had Kenzie Miller with 15 with 5 3-pointers, 14 for Bailey Wright, 8 for Naomi Noble, 6 for Sarah Smith, and 2 for Abigail Noble on the night for their total of 63. For the Lady Bulldogs of Hazard, they were led, of course, by Abby Maggard with 33, 16 for Laura Everidge, 8 for Hannah Caudill, 3 for Maddie Fronapple, and 2 apiece for Autumn Ramey and Brooklyn Cornet. And they will face the winner of game number 2 here that will be coming up in about 15 minutes. We'll be back. Well, probably 10 minutes we'll be back on. We'll shut this one down and come right back, folks, here for game number 2 for Owsley County and Letcher Central. We'll see you in just a few minutes here on BSN.